As you probably know by now, Hulk Hogan was the biggest name in professional wrestling during the 80s and 90s, and is still one of the most recognizable wrestlers in the world right now. So when Monday Night Raw debuted in 1993 at the Manhattan Center, you couldn't help but expect the Hulkster to be there with all of his Hulkamaniacs, brother. But this was not the case. So where was Hulk Hogan during his absence from the WWF? Welcome back to Mrhunts, and today we are going to be taking a look at Hulk Hogan's WWE run during the year 1993. Around the time of WrestleMania 8 in 1992, news sources began claiming that a doctor for the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission, Dr. George, had been selling steroids to wrestlers, especially Hulk Hogan. This caused Hulk Hogan to be forced to take some time off and deal with this. By the time of his return, Hulk Hogan would later admit that his heart really hadn't been in it anymore in an interview in 1994 with the wrestling magazine Power Slam. Anyway, when Hulk Hogan returned to the WWF on an episode of Raw in 1993, he teamed with his good friend Brutus the Barber Beefcake and was managed by Jimmy Hart to form the newly formed tag team called the Megamaniacs. This tag team was created for a match at WrestleMania 9 against Money Inc., who had been using a briefcase to mangle Beefcake's face on Raw. The two tag teams eventually squared off at WrestleMania 9 at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada. Money Inc. eventually got the unclean win to retain their tag team championship titles. Later on in the night, Yokozuna had defeated the then WWF champion Bret the Hitman Hart in the main event of WrestleMania 9 to become the new WWF champion. In an obvious display of Hulk Hogan's backstage politics, he came out to the ring to save Bret Hart from Yokozuna, only to be challenged by Mr. Fuji in an impromptu WWF championship match. In less than 1 minute, Hulk Hogan was the new WWF champion after a leg drop and some sand to the big man. Between winning the WWF championship at WrestleMania 9 and losing it at King of the Ring later that year, his first appearance as a 5-time WWF champion was in a special attraction IWGP match against the Great Muta, which became infamous for Hogan's comments after the match stating that the WWF title was a toy compared to the IWGP's main title. At the King of the Ring pay-per-view later that year, Hulk Hogan would lose the WWF Championship due to an interference by Harvey Whippleman. Hogan would make less than 10 in-ring appearances between the two pay-per-views, where he would team with Brutus the Barber Beefcake to take on Money Inc. each time. Hulk Hogan would let the rest of his contract expire after King of the Ring while setting out of it, with the exception of one European tour he had promised to do. Hulk Hogan would make his first WWE appearance since August 1983 in 2002. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was my first scripted video that I've ever recorded, so, you know, it's not the greatest, but, I hope you guys make sure, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you have the thumbs up. If you have any more ideas, leave it in the comment below. I'll be more than happy to read it, and yes, that is a bathroom behind me. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys, I appreciate you guys for watching, and until next time, I am Mrhunts, and I will see you all later. Good